This is breaking news at 6 o'clock. A year after 19 Investigates broke the story, a local dance teacher now facing charges for raping and sexually assaulting his former students. Kelly Kennedy's been on this story from the beginning. Tonight, she's back with the criminal investigation in a story you'll see only on 19 News.
It was really the bravery of one young woman that led to all of this. 22-year-old Cassie Cotter. She shared her story with me almost exactly a year ago today. And that's what led to dozens of other women reporting what happened to them. 19 News rarely identifies victims of sexual assault. But Cassie Cotter wanted to come forward and reached out to us with her story last year.
Coming forward and speaking about this has been one of the hardest things I've done, but I can't tell you how much weight has been lifted off my shoulders. Every day I feel a step closer to a peace of mind and justice. And
a year later, Cotter is finally getting justice. Investigators tell me sharing her story on 19 News led to more victims coming forward and more police departments investigating her former dance teacher.
I was at the studio nearly every day of the week, and it was my outlet. It was my safe space. It was my happy place. I won't lie, ever since the assault occurred, I haven't been able to find myself to get back into the studio.
Cotter was only 10 years old when she met the man who would forever change her life. Her dance instructor at Dance 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 in Parma, 35-year-old Desmond Beasley.
He really took a lot away from me. So many people looked up to him, and he has just broken the hearts of so many young ladies. And I hope he knows that.
She says what started out as inappropriate Snapchats quickly escalated into a full-blown sexual assault her freshman year of college in 2017.
Him just undressing me and groping me, and no matter how many times I asked him to stop, to get off of me, he would constantly keep telling me to be quiet and that he did this with all of his girlfriends.
In 2019, Cotter reported the inappropriate messages and her sexual assault to Garfield Heights police. After that, more victims of the dance teacher came forward, making reports in Garfield Heights, Parma, Berea, and Athens. Throughout the more than year-long investigation, police discovered Beasley used social media to send sexually explicit images to underage girls, all of which were his former dance students.
From there, he would see how us young ladies would react to that, and if we weren't off-putting of it, he would then go forth and start sending complete nude photographs of himself.
Beasley was eventually let go from several local dance studios when they learned of his alleged behavior. So he set his sights on photography. The police investigation revealed Beasley used his photography career to lure his victims into taking inappropriate photos. Some of those incidents occurred when the victims were underage. Cotter experienced that firsthand.
Then he would soon start buying me things to wear, making me take my clothes off more.
Cotter became Beasley's so-called muse. She says they would do shoots almost weekly. She was 16 at the time.
He was helping me send my pictures out to different modeling agencies in Cleveland and Chicago and New York, and I never wanted to tell him no because he was helping me achieve that dream.
Beasley is accused of sexually assaulting 3 victims. 2 of those victims were juveniles at the time of the assaults. Investigators also discovered child pornography in his email accounts. I'm told the incident started back in September 2013. And they happened as recently as February of this year. Assistant Cuyahoga County Prosecutor Jennifer King says if any other victims are watching, they are still open to investigating, so contact their office.
Especially when it comes to children and girls who look up to dance teachers and people who are in positions of authority, watching them groom these girls. Yeah, it's disgusting.
Beasley is facing dozens of charges, including 8 counts of rape, 4 counts of sexual battery, and 1 count of attempted rape. I'm told Beasley's victims range in age from 13 to 18 years old. But as we saw with Cotter, he started grooming her, she says, at the very young age of 10 years old. Now, Beasley is not yet in custody. He has not responded to these charges, but a warrant has been issued for his arrest, so we'll keep you updated on air and online. For now, reporting in Cleveland, Kelly Kennedy, 19 News.
Me, my mommy, and my daddy.